So children, in this class we are going to discuss about uses of metal and wood. Okay? In before class we have learned the materials like metal, wood, sand, clay, stone. All these are the materials. We are making some things with that materials. Yes? Among these we are mainly discussing about metal and wood. Yes? See here I have taken one glass of water and I have kept two metal things inside. Coins or some jewelry, anything. You also can try. If you keep two metals inside a glass of water, it will immediately go inside. It won't be on the top of the water. Why? Because they are very hard. Okay. Hard things won't be on the water. Okay. It is very hard. And these are heat passes. In this 1 rupee coins or jewelries, if we heat them, heat will pass immediately into that. Okay. If we catch it, we can feel the heat. And see here I have kept here one wooden block, but it is floating on the water. It is not sinking inside the water. Why? Because wood does not have weight. It is lightweight. So it is floating on the water, and in this heat does not pass. Okay? If you heat the wood, if you heat the pencil, it won't absorb the heat throughout the pencil. Okay, so these are about metals. Metal sinks in the water and it takes the heat. It passes the heat, and wood floats in the water. It does not sink and heat does not pass through the wood. Okay, now coming to the uses, for what purpose we are using the metals, children? We can see so many metals inside our home itself. To fix the windows, we use metal as a nuts. Yeah. To make a bench in your school, we need some iron rods. Yes, that is the metal. Okay. Jewelries are the metals. Isn't it, children? Yeah. Your cell phone also somewhat made up of metal. Some things we are using in it. So, some of the examples of metals are, see, benches, jewelries, and your playing toys also made up of metals. Okay? Car, like this. Now coming to the wood, our class furniture totally, this board, yes, doors. First of all, to make the bench we need the wood. Yes? And in your home you have beds. All these furnitures are made up of wood. And wooden houses, we have seen wooden houses. Where we can find wooden houses? Where is the heavy rainfall? We can see the wooden houses more. And pans handle. In your home, you can observe the pans. You have one handle, and this is the dosa pan. You have handle. You want to catch it. Tea pans. You have one handle. If you want, you go to kitchen and see dosa pan or tea pans. You have one handle. That handle is made up of wood only. Why? Because wood won't pass the heat. If you catch it, we won't feel the heat. Okay. If it is a metal, we will get heat immediately. Okay. And toys are also made up of wood. Okay. So then this is about the uses of metal and wood. Okay. Read the textbook and complete the volume. Yes, children, take the textbook page number 144, uses of metals and wood. Metals are used to make tools and bridges because they are hard and strong. Yeah, did you cross anytime bridges, children? Yes, we have so many bridges when we pass on the river. Yes, yeah, Kambam also have bridge. So these bridges are made up of with clay, with metals. Isn't it, children? Yes. Metals are used to make utensils, to cook food. They become hot very fast and pass the heat to the food. That's why only we are using some utensils in the kitchen room. Why? Because the metals will absorb heat fast, so that we can cook our food very fast. Yes, children? Yes. Metals are used to make jewelries because they are beaten into thin sheets. I told you in first class, metals are beaten into a sheet so that we can cut it and we can make into a shapes. Okay, you can see this picture here. Metals are used to make furniture also, and you have some pictures here, uses of metals. Okay, next, wood is used to make chairs, tables, benches and beds. Wood is also used to make houses. It can keep the house warm because it does not let heat pass through it. Doors and windows are also made from wood. Yeah. Okay, children. You can see in your home, your doors and your windows are made up of wood. Wood is used to make paper. Yes, we have so many notebooks with us. Yes, this paper is also made from wood. We burn wood to cook food or keep ourselves warm in winter. Did you see first picture, children? All the small pieces are wood pieces. These are helps us to cook food. And next one, chair, table. And next one, in the park also we are using wood as a bench. Wood and metals are natural resources. We should use them carefully. Yes or no? They are natural resources. We didn't find them. They are naturally found in the nature. So we should use them carefully. As water. Water also natural resources. Yes or no, children? Yes. Open your volume. Yes, children. Page number 37. Write the date. More about wood and metal. So here your topic is very easy, children. Think and write. Okay. First one, name of the item. Second one, I think, will it become hot or cold? I observed, did it become hot or cold? So you are doing some experiments. Okay. Take one metal spoon. Okay. Will it become hot or cold, children? Metal spoon? It becomes heat. Yes. Next, what you have observed? If it becomes heat, it is hot. Yes or no? If you catch, it is very hot. So now take any another example. Can you take wood? Wood spatula. Okay. Now, will it become hot or cold? It won't become hot. It is cold. Yeah. What you have observed? It is cool. Like that you want to write. Okay. Next one. Name of the item. You write one item here. Pencil, everything, whatever you have in your home, eraser, pencil, pen, okay, paper, some materials, stones, everything you can write here. And find out whether it is floating or sinking. And at last what you have observed, you write in the next block. Okay, see the second one. Put a tick on the spoon you will use. Which spoon you are using in your home? First of all, see that picture carefully. While you are cooking in that bowl, which spoon you are using? I think we will use first one only. Yes or no? Wooden spatula. Why? It won't absorb the heat. If we use the steel spoon, it absorbs the heat very soon. So that our hand will get heat. See the third one. Name an object made of metal that can float in water. That should be metal, but it should be float in water. Can you tell? Think, children. Yes. After next uses of metal, next page I will reveal this answer for you. Okay. So till that you think metals, actually it won't float on the water, but one metal will float. Okay. Think what is that? Now turn the page. Uses of metal and wood. Yes. What is it made from? First one, metal they have given. Why is it a good material to use? For what purpose we are using it? It allows heat to pass through. It is very easy to pass the heat. Next one, nails. What type of what is it made from? Wood or metal? You want to write first under that picture. First of all, write everything. Second, next one is wood. Next one also wood. Next one is metal. And write why it is good material to use. Why do you use this nail? Why do you use this matchbox? Why do you use this house? And why do you use this hammer? You want to write the reason here. Okay, second one. What would happen if the handle of the hammer was also made of metal? Actually, hammer we can see it is made with wood. Front is metal and back side is wood. What happen if we make that wooden part also with metal? So it is very hard to do the work. Okay, that's why we are using wooden. Okay, third one. Why are toys for young children made of wood or plastic but not a metal or a glass? Why we are not giving children glass or metal toys? Why we are using only wooden plastic? Why? Because metal is hard, glass also hard, it may harm our children. That's why we are using plastic and wood. That won't harm. Yes, children? Yeah. Now tell me in page number 37, which metal will float in the water? That is nothing but ship. You know ships? Actually, when you observe the ship, it is full ships. All these are made with metal, but they won't sink. Okay, that is the answer here.